Ever pondered over what it is that truly scares us? Is it the darkness that lurks in the corners of our minds, or the fear of the unknown? Let's journey to a little village in Uttar Pradesh, Pirgarh, where a tale of courage unfolds. In this quaint village, Abdul and his friends often found themselves immersed in animated discussions. One day, the topic of conversation took a spooky turn: ghosts. Abdul, a brave soul, asserted that he didn't believe in these spectral beings. His friends, eager to test his bravery, presented him with a challenge: to venture into the local graveyard at night and hammer a nail into the ground. Abdul, not one to back down, agreed. The graveyard bore a haunting reputation. It was a moonless night, the darkness was heavy, and Abdul's heart pounded in his chest. However, he was resolved not to show his fear. With careful steps, he made his way to the reputedly haunted graveyard. In the eerie silence, Abdul began to hammer the nail into the cold earth. He was careful, trying not to disturb the quietude of the night. Suddenly, he felt a tug at his shirt. Fear coursed through his veins and he fainted. Meanwhile, Abdul's friends, who had surreptitiously followed him, found him unconscious. They swiftly carried him back to the safety of their village. Upon gaining consciousness, Abdul narrated the chilling incident. He confessed that he had felt something pull at his shirt, and the sheer terror had caused him to faint. However, his friends revealed a simple truth: there was no ghost. The tug on his shirt had been the nail getting caught in the fabric. The fear had been in his mind, not in the graveyard. Embarrassed yet enlightened, Abdul learned a valuable lesson that day. Even though he had initially been controlled by his fears, his friends still admired his bravery for stepping into the graveyard in the first place. So what does this tale from Pirgarh teach us? That the more we fear something, the more it controls us. Abdul's fear of ghosts was strong, but his fear of being labeled a coward was even stronger. It was this fear that caused him to faint. The moral of this story, my friends, is that it's crucial to confront our fears. If we let them fester, they will only grow stronger. So remember, face your fears head on, because the only thing we have to fear is fear itself.